Dorset Council looks likely to ask the Department for Transport for cash to fix the Shaftesbury Road bridge that crosses New Road on the main Shaftesbury to Gillingham route. It's part of a multi-million-pound suite of highways works that will go before Dorset Council's cabinet in Dorchester next week.
There are defects in the flyover that carries the A30 over the B3081. Dorset Council say it'll cost £1.5 million to fund essential repairs to the bridge, which opened in January 1973. Refurbishment work 2 years ago revealed that bearings and an expansion joint to the eastern end needed replacing. Next week, Dorset Council will discuss this scheme and a whole programme of roadworks that they hope will receive government funding. It's a top priority for the authority. Their recent resident survey revealed 57% of Dorset ratepayers rank improving road conditions highly. Although the Department for Transport hasn't confirmed how much Dorset will receive after 2026, officers at County Hall say if current funding levels continue, the authority could have £115 million to spend on Dorset's roads up to 2030, a sum they've described as transformational. In addition, last year the county received £15 million for roads and cycleways, which in itself represented a significant increase in funding. Next week, Dorset Council's cabinet will be asked whether they're content for officers to approach the government to request the money to fix the Shaftesbury Bridge. They believe it's a shovel-ready, ready-to-go scheme and will demonstrate that Dorset Council can turn works around quickly. If the Department for Transport says no, councillors are likely to approve a backup option, allowing the cabinet to release funds already held by the authority for the work. The council stresses most of the cash for highways maintenance will come from central government rather than the ratepayer. It's not been revealed how long, if at all, the A30 overpass will be out of action when the work takes place. In preparing members for next week's report on highways, Councillor Jon Andrews, who has roads in his portfolio, said their highways plan is ambitious and responsible, balancing investment with sustainability and long-term planning.
Councillor Jon Andrews, who's the Dorset Council cabinet member responsible for roads and highways and waste, amongst other things, joins me now. John, in a week when we've been told by the Chancellor to tighten our belts, it seems that there's a lot of money available for Dorset Council's highways.
Well, it seems to be, doesn't it? For the right things, I think. I think that's the issue. I don't know what goes on in national government, Kerry. Who knows these days?
But you know what happens with your local team. So do your officers, I mean, there's always more you want, isn't there? But are your officers happy? Do they think they can do all the things they'd hope to do with this amount of money?
Well, I'm not sure all the things we hope to do. I mean, I'd love to put another bridge alongside Julian's Bridge in Wimborne, but I haven't got the £4.5 million or £5 million it's going to take to put another bridge in there for cyclists and pedestrians. So, and that's a really busy corridor.
The report going before the Cabinet next week talks about smart technology, artificial intelligence, AI, helping you work out which bits of roads need resurfacing next. Yeah,
they're using AI to assess roads and where they need repair. I don't know the technicalities of it, and it is identifying road surfaces that need replacement. I don't know whether they're using drones or what they're using to do it, but it's pretty well used. And environmentally, the strategy for the future includes carbon reduction measures, biogenic binders which lock away carbon, and a selection of low carbon construction materials.
So you found ways to use less carbon in the process. It's greener, basically, when you resurface a road.
Absolutely, yeah. And sometimes we do in situ recycling, so they tear up the current tarmac. If the road structure itself is okay, the top surface of tarmac, they tear up, goes through this munching machine, and comes out as tarmac at the other end. It's really good. So we're well ahead in that. And
your report also says that you're using technology which will become climate resilient better because it'll cope with a lot of rain when we get the flooding and also really dry summers. So I'm guessing that will stop some of the surfaces cracking up and could reduce potentially potholes in the future.
Yeah, that's the biogenic binders. It's a binder that we put into tarmac that will obviously it has to cope with cold and it has to add to the heat. It won't eliminate potholes completely, but actually we have a good record on repairing potholes when they arrive. If people report them, of course we don't scan every every one of the 2,800 miles of road in Dorset every day or every week. We have a very good inspection regime, so we have community highways officers who do an excellent job, and they identify the problems and they inspect roads and pavements every 6 months, I believe the period is, which shows due diligence on our part when there is an issue with a pavement, etc., or a pothole. And if somebody reports it, if a member of the public can report a pothole, please report it because it will get fixed. Dorset has a fantastic record of fixing potholes.
I mean, that's something borne out by the research from your residents' survey. 57% of people say it's a top priority, the roads in the county.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And people do say that the roads in Dorset are good. I mean, you go to Wiltshire, it can be like staying on a rodeo horse sometimes.
No. I went out to Marlborough the other day to watch my favourite rugby team, Sherborne RFC, who I was a founder member of. Went to Marlborough. Oh, my word, the roads back from Marlborough were dreadful. I mean, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe some of the roads were A and B class roads I was travelling on. It was just in a dreadful state. The reason that we are very good at highways, and even our new CEO says she can't believe the state of the road, how good the roads are in Dorset compared to what she came from, is because we have our own in-house highways department and team. And they can fix them locally where we want them. We're not relying on subcontractors. We have partnerships with Heidelberg and places like that that do major construction of road surfaces, etc., and replace or repair roads to if it's over a certain amount of length, which most people would have anyway, because we just can't afford to maintain that machinery. They have to get maximum output out of their machinery, etc. So, but we have our own repair team and highways and maintenance team that go around and fix potholes and do various other things. So we're very well blessed with our in-house Dorset Highways department because they do a fantastic job.
I should also say that other rugby clubs like North Dorset RFC are available.
I know. We're playing North Dorset on Boxing Day or the day after Boxing Day.
And on another matter, your portfolio includes a household waste site at Winkham. So do you know when? I know there's been a glitch so far with the booking system introduction. Do you know when it's coming in and the charging for Wiltshire residents?
They're doing some testing. That's all I know at the moment. As soon as it is, it'll be announced, and we'll be given a notice period, probably a couple of weeks that it's going to go live. So watch this space. Watch this space, Kerry.
But is your sense, is it going to be, I mean, Christmas is a time when a lot of people will go to the tip after Christmas, so do you think it's going to be before or after Christmas now? What's your feeling?
I'm not going to give you any clue whatsoever. It's a bit like the Chancellor. I'm not going to announce any measures until the budget day comes.
Fair enough. I tried.
Yeah, I know you did.
Well, if you don't ask. Jon Andrews, the Cabinet Member for lots of things, including roads and waste at Dorset Council.